Hey, good morning, everyone. I was just going to have a quick conversation at you. Obviously, you can't talk back to me except for through the comments section, but one of the other nice things about having all the heroes maxed out is you don't need to do Tower of Ordeals anymore. If you look at the rewards in all of these stages, it's all crap for leveling your heroes. So it's just more content that you don't have to mess with. And you could do it, I guess, if you want to have even more mats in the event that they drop like a bunch of heroes all at once, but that's not going to happen because you're going to keep playing 923. You're going to keep getting fragments from other content, from your afternoon and evening rewards, etc. And you'll have an abundance of fragments to craft essence and all that other crap. So this is a delete. You don't even have to mess with this. The other thing you won't have to mess with anymore is the Stockade Vault. All my skill books are maxed out on everybody, so you don't have to mess with the skill book dungeon or the fragment dungeon any longer. So literally, you just do the XP dungeon for the XP potions, which you can sell. So even if you know Chapter 10 has since come out and you've gotten all your heroes to 100, guess what? You still do the XP dungeon because those potions sell for buku bucks. Like, it's crazy when you look and see how much these things sell for. 155 million, and that's just from like a week or two of 923 and doing the dungeon. So definitely still do that because you're going to end up with a ton of gold. You can even make that your reserve. At one point I had almost 500 million worth of these things just sitting in my inventory, and I sold them all after doing a bunch of soul weapon advancement to get my gold back up. But that's another huge pro to having all the heroes, is it just lessens the amount of grinding you have to do on other content as well. So keep that in mind. I've shared in other videos the other perks, but I'll just kind of give you a quick rundown. You get max class buffs, okay? You can allocate your points how you'd like, but everybody gets maxed out. This applies everywhere, right? So you're getting huge attack and or HP bonuses depending on how you want to allocate your points. The only one I allocated all my points to for hit points was on knights. And that's honestly the only thing, but everything else I just maxed out attack. And then if you had any extras, then I applied them to HP. But that's your big perk there. Plus you're getting another, right here if you look, bonus stamina 90. So you probably all have at least 30 or 40 heroes minimum. But at the end of the day, you get additional stamina from those heroes, so it maximizes the value of your legendary potions. The big key though is getting to 132, because when you get to level 132, then you're going to get the maximum total stamina that the game will give you for your experience levels. So, but the additional heroes is going to bolster the value of your legendary potions even further, giving you even more bang for your buck when you buy those potions in the shop. So definitely keep that in mind as well. And there's other perks to being at 132 plus. You get more gold every day. You get more stamina every day. Your charges recharge much more quickly. It's one stamina every 30 seconds. But that's not indicative of you having all of the heroes. The only thing you're going to get on the stamina front from having had all the heroes is the additional bonus stamina, which for most of you is probably only going to be an extra 30 or 40 a day, but it's significant. So keep that in mind as well. And of course, options. I mean, having all the heroes is giving you plenty of options for various content. Now that Eclipse is here, it's even more significant because you need at least 40 heroes to do a good Eclipse run. So, and clearly, unless you have all of the priests and all of the knights, you're not going to have a tank and a priest for each of your runs, which is basically a given requirement. So if you're going to start with getting heroes for the purpose of reaping the benefits of having had all the heroes, then you need to go for the priests and the knights initially, and then start going for the DPSs and then the supports, which of course priests and knights are also supports in a way, but other supports as well. Like, let's say you don't have a net, get a net, right? She's a great support you can throw on a magic comp. So that would be my order of operations in terms of how you get the heroes, since you don't have them all already. And my honest to God opinion on when to get the heroes is to buy them with rubies when they're 1,500 a piece. It's worth it. You're going to get a ton of mileage. You're going to give yourself tons of stamina, and you're going to give yourself a huge class bonus. And just like I said, dodging just a bunch of grind content going forward that you won't have to mess with any longer. So it's also going to give you a lot more options and content like Labyrinth, which just reset a few days ago, which I'm going to go and knock out all of that crap this morning. So please take this advice. If there's any advice from any of my videos that I would suggest you take, it's getting all of the heroes. It's honestly the best thing you can do for your game in the long run, and recruiting them out of the shop just takes so freaking long. So rather than buying, you know, all-in-one packs and costumes and all that stuff, get yourself all of the heroes first, then you can start working that content down. So we'll talk to y'all later, and hopefully you learned something. Peace.